Yo, it's your boy Kev.
It's your boy B. Lou.
And y'all are now tuned into the On the Low podcast.
Let's get it.
I don't know why these bitches be tripping, they all on my phone. I just be pimping, these other dudes simping. I'm making a killing, I'm chasing the millions. Yeah, I don't know why these bitches be hoes, they doing the most. I'm chasing my goals, that's how it goes. I don't know why these bitches be tripping, they all on my phone. I just be pimping, these other dudes simping. I'm making a killing, I'm chasing the millions. Yeah, I don't know why these bitches be hoes, they doing the most. I'm chasing my goals, that's how it goes. Yeah.
All right, what up, OTL gang?
Yes, sir.
Hope y'all doing good. This is a special one right here. I've been waiting to do this one.
Yes.
I got my guy in here with me, 3-time NCAA All-American, got a school record holder for 4x1, 4x4, the Open 400.
Yeah.
5-time South Atlantic Conference champ.
Yeah.
You better stop playing. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
bro.
Introduce yourself, bro.
All right, guys. It's just, just Lucas.
Just Lucas.
Nah, that's All-American Acco.
Yeah, he humble. I know he wasn't going. I'm glad you said it. I
Just
knew he
Lucas.
wasn't going to come up here saying all that. He humble. But we going to drag for him.
I know. He was, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Let me
Appreciate
tell y'all, bro. This is one of the most humble people I know. On the low though, because they're talking shit behind the scenes.
Right.
But he's very humble. He's one of the most humble people I know, bro. That's why I had to introduce him like that, because he wasn't gonna tell you nothing I just said.
I wasn't. I was literally finna go Lucas Besong. That was it. That was that simple.
All right.
Nah, that's All American Acco.
Before we get into
Appreciate
today's episode, I'm gonna need anybody watching on YouTube to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so you know when we're posting. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Music, even YouTube again, share this with your group chat. Let your friends know that we out here doing this shit. We need followers on Instagram, 1,000 by the year. Run it up for us. And we also need, we're almost there at 100 subscribers. Let's get that first 100 out of the way. Hit that subscribe button. Again, I'm gonna keep pressing it. We're gonna keep fucking pushing the envelope.
It only
harder and
takes 2
harder.
seconds.
You know what I'm saying? We need 10,000 plays across all platforms. That's YouTube, Spotify, Apple,
Yes, sir.
all the little ones by the end of the year. That's our goal for the year for plays. You can send in a voice message to the show. Spin on the mic and shit. You can send in a voice
dirty
message to the show. There's a link in the description. Click that link, especially if you disagree with anything we say. Start the conversation for us. If you want to support the show, there's also a link where you can send in anything you want. Anything sent into the show gets put right back in so we can grow. Let's start off with a light bar as always. Take it away, B. Lou.
Okay, so a couple months back, you had nationals. Tell me a little bit about how that went and like how that was for you.
So nationals. So we went down to nationals for the 4x1 and the 4x4, and we already thought that we had the 4x4 in the bag, and we were like, okay, whatever, cool. Everything about the 4x4 is gonna be fine. And then the 4x1 was what we were really worried about because handoffs were shaky. There wasn't a lot of chemistry. Lots of changes to the lineup. Just a whole bunch of things were happening. So then we ran the 4x1 first on Thursday, and we were like, okay, whatever, cool. As long as the handoffs go straight, everything is going to be cool. So then 4x1, we got the handoffs. I think we went in like 7th in the finals. Everything was fine. Yeah. And in the 4x4, I was warming up, and the whole entire time, my hamstring was just like, dude.
The hammy ain't no joke.
Yeah, you and that hammy.
That hammy, that left hammy. It just wasn't it.
Is that the bad hammy?
It's the bad hammy. It's just it wasn't good. So I'm like, look.
So we're gonna have to make something happen.
Right.
Because before the 4x1, I was like, Coach, look, this hammy dog, put some icy hot. I tried everything. I'm like, listen, it's 100 meters. We're gonna make it work. 4x4 came. I'm like, that's 300 extra meters. We got to make something fly. So then I went to the trainer and they taped it up. They wrapped it, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. We just going to give it a go. So I'm running and the thing's just falling down my leg. It's just falling. At that point, they went from my hamstring to my ankles. I'm like, dog, this is not it. I'm like, all right, whatever. Cool. So, I hand off the baton. We all tied for a second. I'm like, all right, cool. We good. The rest of my boys, they some troopers. They're going to make some stuff happen. I try to tell them boys, nationals ain't no regular dual meet. It ain't no regular conference. It's you just got to show up, and I ain't gonna blame it on the boys. We ain't come prepared. And it was kind of sad because usually when you go to nationals, you want everybody to come back with an All-American trophy. So when you got 5 people out of the 7 with an All-American trophy, and the other 2 don't, it kind of looks bad. You feel me? I mean, at the end of the day, I got what I wanted, but I kind of feel bad that the people that I came with didn't, because then you celebrating, they sitting over there thinking about like, wow, I came all the way this way, fumbled the bag, and I got to think about it.
Right.
So I mean, it was all right. 1 or 2 All-American trophies, got one. It's all right. Next year is always there, but we just gonna we're gonna get the hammy back right, and everything's gonna be all right.
That's all it
Yes,
is.
sir. Yes, sir. Nah, that's crazy too, and that's a testament to you being able to do that with one hammy. It's definitely a testament to you because I know how that hammy should feel. That's just no joke.
This shit ain't no fucking joke.
No joke at all.
Ain't it?
Go ahead. What was you saying?
I said the hammy is not it.
Not at all. So what was the transition like going from running track in high school to college?
So I always told myself, I always tell a lot of Delaware kids, athletes, the people that are trying to go to the next level. It's just one of those things that, like, if you're decent enough to survive in the Delaware environment and athletics, then you can definitely go far. Because it's one of those things where, like, us Delaware as a state, we don't really have, like, the coaches that are, like, very much, like, up to par. Like, they know, like, the very much the basis, and, like, they can get you through high school. But, like, if you can survive mentally and you can work hard and you're, like, good enough to make it out, because everybody has talent. It's just a matter of fact, do you want to work hard to utilize your talent?
Okay.
And that's where people fail. Because we have a lot of kids that are talented, but then again, when it comes again to the next level, they can't hold themselves accountable. The party life gets to them. Everything gets to them. So it's just like I tell kids, if you work hard and you can be good in high school, once you get to college, it's easy. Because if you can stay disciplined, work hard, by the time you get to college, they're going to be like, all right, cool. This kid was good enough in a state that was terrible. Like, the coaches is not it. Some kids care, some kids don't. So my type of thing is I can make him a better athlete because he didn't have the tools and the resources to take it to the next level. So now I have the ability to do that. So once I got to college, I was just like, look, I'm just a Delaware kid. I mean, we had 3 meets a week, so we really didn't even get to practice like that. I mean, practice was really just us running at meets. So I was like, all right, coach, like, I'm going to come in, I'm going to buy into the process, I'm going to work hard. And then, I just worked hard every day. I learned new things, and it all worked out.
Word.
Yeah, you're someone, and that's one thing I always loved about you is that you've always had a very strong work ethic, stronger than most people I know. So my question for you, what motivates you? Because people with very strong work ethic typically have something burning under them. Like, what motivates you?
So back to like my freshman year, it was just kind of hard to like kind of figure out what sport I really wanted to do. And I knew like the classroom, like it was for me, but it really wasn't for me. Because I mean, there's a lot of people that, they finish valedictorian, salutatorian, that whatever you want to call it, 4.0s, but at the end of the day, like they only end up making like $50K a year.
Yeah.
So my type of thing is like sports is one of those things where like, it just gives you a lot of feeling to like, actually like express yourself. Because my type of thing is this, you can work hard in the classroom and you can still finish last. You could just have a bad day. Testing not for everybody. So there's a lot of people, there's a lot of smart people out here, but they can't really show their smartness because you have to sit in front of a test for 4 hours and you get tired. So it was just one of those things where I was just like, I'm seeing everybody around me, they're doing sports, they're doing well, this, that, and third, and I'm trying to figure out what was like really good for me. So in my freshman year, I couldn't run track because I sprained all my joints in my knees. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. My sophomore year, everything was going good, and then sprained my hip flexor, so I ran like 1 meet. And then after that, I was just like, okay, like I know I'm better than half these kids out here. I just need to be healthy and actually believe in myself. So then my coach called me and was like, I'm starting an indoor track club. I really want you to join. You have a lot of talent, this, that, and the third. And it was just a matter of fact of like, just proving to myself that I could compete with the kids at the highest level and not really back it down to the challenge. And, I just always wanted to be one of them kids that, like you can look back and be like, look, this is the way he did things. Maybe I can follow his steps and, see the outcome. So it was one of those things that I just kept on like, I had a bigger picture in mind that, I really wanted to go to college and actually like run track because no one in my family really did sports for real. It was all going through the books and, hoping the books are going to help you out. So I was just like, sports was one of them things I fell in love with. And then, just watching LeBron James' story, watching how he moves, watching how he treats his family, watching how he treats his wife, just all the things he worked for, just drilled my mind that, you can actually like do this. And, only a few people survive the next level, but you just got to be one of the few.
That's true. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, like, tell me a little bit about, because I understand what the lifestyle was like from a football player's perspective in college. So, like we always had like early breakfast, team meetings, position meetings, special team meetings throughout the day and stuff. So, like, what was your schedule like for track? Because I know for football we were all over the place. So, like, what was your schedule like?
Listen, our schedule is nothing compared to you guys. Because I have a couple friends, they're about to start fall ball next week. So, we
it's that time of year.
We getting into that last minute communication because that 8 to 8 ain't no joke. So,
8 to 8, they lucky, boy. What?
they got that 8 to 8
to 9:30.
So, good luck to them. But ours is much laid back because the first 2-3 weeks of school, we don't even see each other. We don't really talk to each other. I talk to my teammates that I know from last year, but it's kind of hard to pick up the new kids because it's they post the new kids on Instagram that that they recruited. But I ain't seen the faces since April.
Yeah.
So I could see you, or you could come to me and be like, "Oh, Luke, it's nice to meet you." I'm looking at you like, "Dude, I don't know who you is, but I'm gonna shake your hand." And I walk away, and the buddy's like, "Yo, nah, that's Buddy from blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, word." Fair enough. So it's not I feel like as a chemistry standpoint, it's kind of just bad because football, the chemistry is always there. You guys are always around each other.
It has to be, yeah.
So for us, we don't really get to know each other until September, and then it depends on the NCAA because the NCAA is you guys can only have a mandatory amount of these practices this week, but then they changed it last year to 5 days a week, but this year they could change it back to 3 days a week. So then we start off with preseason, and preseason's just getting us back into shape. I think we have 2 6 a.m. practices, Wednesday and Friday. And then from there, we go 3 days a week. But honestly, it's just more practice every day at 3 o'clock, weights 4:30, 3 days a week. And then once we get in season, weights 2 times a week at 4:30. So it's really much laid back, very much chill. They do a whole bunch of things, holding you accountable, but that doesn't work out very well. So
I could imagine. As I could imagine.
Doesn't work out very well, but
yeah, they used to the big thing at Monmouth, they used to accountability. They used to be screaming it every 2 seconds. Accountability,
it don't work at all.
Yeah. Well, for the football team it does work. So the one thing about track is that it's kind of individual. It's a team sport, but at the same time you're competing against yourself. So so in football though, anytime somebody fucked up or didn't get their study hall hours or didn't do something, everybody's down for that. As the DBs, it would be say a receiver fucked up, all the receivers gotta run. A DB fuck up, all the DBs gotta run. Mm-hmm. When I tell you the amount of 6 a.m. runs on that field I did when I didn't do a thing, crazy. But it helps. It helps to keep each other accountable. It teaches you that's a great way to teach you accountability. Granted, looking back, I'm in the moment it sucked, but I learned a lot from it. You feel me? That's one thing I love about sports is it teaches you a lot about life.
It does.
It really does.
It's one of the biggest, best analogies for life. Football, without football, I'd be a fucking bum. I'll tell you that.
Shit, me too.
Me too. I didn't do sports.
And I only played up through high school.
If I didn't do sports, I'd be 6 feet tall, 450 pounds, because food is good.
Boy, what? Who are you telling? Speaking of food, what's your diet like now? Because I know you've been focused on
diet. So my diet, I really honestly don't have a bad diet, but I don't eat the things I'm supposed to eat. But as of recently, so today I had to go to Middletown and get a root canal.
I saw that on the story. You had me weak with the picture with the glasses.
Don't recommend. I literally started talking at 4:30, my whole left
Damn,
side
you
of
ain't
my
got
mouth.
a root canal. Now you sitting here on a podcast.
Look, my whole entire mouth. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad because my dad was like, "Oh nah, you'll be fine. It's all right." I'm like, "Okay."
A root canal, they drill into your whole tooth,
Bro,
right? Am I wrong?
listen. African. They don't feel pain. we don't feel pain.
He don't feel pain. I felt pain.
You tatted. You can't say no about
I'm asking this man yo,
Yeah, I'm tatted too, and I'm gonna say tattoos hurt. I don't care what nobody say.
Just want to get around that nipple.
All right. I just got. You want to? They tatted through my nipple, bro. I can't see it no more.
This shit is non-existent, bro.
I can't see my nipple no more, bro. It's gone.
I got my chest done when I was a sophomore. I didn't have this little whatever now. I had a little bird's nest.
Hey,
I was
in that.
Yeah, that is true. Well, that's a testament to your work ethic too, because you were skinny as hell. You solid now. You got some size to you now.
String bean.
But yeah, up here in the armpit, man, that shit sucks, bro. Ass.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen,
it's a different type of pain. I've never experienced anything like that.
It's
nothing I couldn't handle though. I'm still a G, but that shit hurts.
Yeah,
pain is not it.
We're gonna take a turn down a little more serious route real quick because I never got to ask you about this. I wanted to know about the race that you stood out of. You didn't race that race because it was a black justice issue.
So for conferences. So all right. So we had this white girl. And she came out and said that, you know, the coach was treating players wrongly because she spoke out against Black Lives Matter, and he said it was against the culture of what he was trying to bring to the team. So then she asked, okay, what was the culture that you're trying to bring to the team? Because, I mean, you have a lot of black girls on the team.
Yeah.
We're talking about, you know, Breonna Taylor and her trial just went, and, you know, it's a big thing. So she emailed, so then they kicked her off the team because they said it wasn't the right culture. So then she was like, okay, so what is the right culture? And he couldn't tell her. So then we had a protest about it. And I'm like, you know, I personally didn't go to any protests when they started.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you know, whatever, cool. It's on my school, you know, I'm going to go. So then they were missing the fact that, you know, you guys kicked these girls off the team. Now they got to find a whole new school to go to within 4 months. And if they're still trying to play basketball, they got to find scholarship money too.
Right.
We talking about April. School starting in August. So
Yeah.
all that scholarship money is gone because they don't already recruit the girls that they want to recruit.
Exactly, yeah.
So, you know, everybody, you know, we did a little protest, this, that, and the third. And, you know, we had conferences that weekend. And it's like the athletic director didn't want to be seen. And, like, the athletic director didn't want to be seen. The president didn't want to be seen. The only person that came out there was the provost. And we gave the provost hell. Because we like, this ain't even your issue. And the two people that we want to speak to, they're hiding. Have police around them. They don't want to come out and speak. So we're like, okay, this is pointless. And then yet, I'm going to go out to the track on Saturday, do what I got to do, and you're going to be there.
Okay, yeah.
And then you're going to be like, okay, good job, Lucas, this, that, and third. So how the hell am I going to make you look nice when you can't even help me?
I see what you're saying, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I really don't care about conference. Conference is what it is. I don't want my 400 conference medal. Somebody else can have another one. It is what it is. I'm not going to be too pressed about it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Cool. I sat there, I was talking to myself. I'm like, they really don't care. And my type of thing is, you're not going to eat your cake, and I'm going to eat it too.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat my cake, and you're going to watch.
Facts.
And I was like, that's the way it's going to be. Because, you know, we're going to go out here and make night. Because if we're being real, in the real modern life, in sports, black people make sports look good. Simple.
Shit was boring.
Yeah.
Simple. Yeah. Simple. Football, come on.
You're right.
Baseball, you don't got a lot of black people, but you got a whole bunch of Dominicans. Basketball, we just going to stop there. There's 3 sports that I got to stop there, but yet all you guys watch the sports. So my type of thing is, you're a whole AD of the sports. So how do you think your black people feel that you're hiding and you can't speak out about this? It makes you look bad.
Yeah.
It makes you look terrible. So I'm like, I'm not going to do this. So then I took a stance, and I'm like, I'm not going to be at conference. Meanwhile, this was 2020.
Yeah.
2019, there was no conference because of COVID.
Okay.
So I hadn't did conference about, what, 2 years? And I was like, okay, that's something I have to accept.
Right.
I'll be okay. I was like, all right, whatever, cool.
Yeah.
And my teammates were like, well, hey, if Luke is not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. We had 9 people complete a conference. 9. Out of 102.
Yeah, it's about, how many? Yeah, 9 out of 102?
Nah, yeah, that's impressive right there.
Nah, yeah.
And that goes to show that you have to stand for something. Like, at a certain point, you have to be willing to put your foot down and stand for something. You can't just let shit like that go unnoticed. Like, you did the right thing to do in that situation, in my opinion.
I mean, it's a
Stand up for
PWI. So my type of thing is, like, when I had a chance to talk to her, I'm like, it's one of those things that I don't expect you to understand it because you don't live in this world. You don't have to. You go home, you sleep fine, this, that, and third. You turn on the news and you're like, all right, cool. This person just died. But do you actually feel it? No. My type of thing is, I may not know the brother, but I feel it because we the same skin color. Yeah. And my type of thing is, I can blink twice, walk to go get some damn food, and the same thing could happen to me.
Facts.
The same thing this year. We've never had an ideal Black History Month at my school. I was walking to my room one day. I was like, yo, we need to do something for Black History Month. Had a meeting with the AD. I'm like, this is my plan. This is what I want us to do. Designed the shirts. They gave out the shirts to the whole athletic department. Whole athletic department. Then they did some black spotlights. They compared athletes to like previous athletes back in the day. Then at the basketball games, they read out each team read out a quote from whatever Black figure. It was just little stuff. Like, it was planned 2 weeks ahead, but it's the fact that you guys are actually, like, you know, doing something that counts.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, you know, Lucas, you know, you shouldn't have to do that, this, that, and third. I'm like I told you, this is something that they have to deal with, something they have to feel. So my type of thing is I don't expect them to do it.
Yeah.
But as long as I'm here and I have a say, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Because half the people that were at the protest, you guys, my type of thing is half of you guys are here, but what are you guys preaching for? You guys are just here because you guys say you want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But
Just
you
not
guys
to say they
actually know
did.
what's going on.
Yeah.
And then when the time came, all y'all backing down.
It's calling how you see it.
Yeah, gotta call it how I see it.
Nah,
be.
that's crazy though. But look at this, All-American athlete, man of the culture. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So earlier you had brought up LeBron James. Are there any other athletes you look up to or that inspire you?
Let's see. LeBron James. I love Lamar Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Dog.
Go Ravens.
Dog.
I think that's
Ravens
really.
still
I think that's really it. Just because I'm very, very big into sports, but like, I just like those two individually because the amount of hate that they get on an everyday basis, it's just, it's just terrible. Because it's like we live in a world that you
my
guys
fault.
really want to. You
I
good?
was trying to fix this.
We live in a world that like, I don't know what it is, but people just love to hate.
Yeah,
And it's
Oh, my
like,
goodness.
especially if you're like great at what you do.
that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, and it's like a lot of people get on me like, yo, the LeBron cries. I'm like, yeah, I mean, dude, everybody cries. I mean, life happens. I mean,
Facts.
I don't really care about LeBron James and what he does on the basketball court. This is a guy, he's been dating the same woman since high school. Ain't never cheat. He got 3 kids. The man's a billionaire. He got his own business. I mean, you really honestly can't hate the man. I mean,
He's put like something like 1,000 people in college fully paid.
thank you.
Yeah.
The man built his own school in his city, in one of the poorest cities in America.
Yeah,
And it's just like all these people, all these billionaires, whatever you want to call it, have all this money around here, but you guys ain't doing nothing with it. If you got money, you might as well give it back to the people.
Exactly.
Because my type of thing is you could look tomorrow and die with all this money, you're going to feel like an idiot.
yeah. Now what?
You ain't feeling nothing.
So now you
Feeling
feeling nothing.
shit.
And then the thing with Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson, I just like him because there's like, he gets so much hate because he can't do it. He can't do this. He can't do blah, 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 blah. But then he just comes out and surprises people like, I really don't give a hell what you guys say.
Yeah,
Just
he
watch
does.
this.
He comes out and does it. Yeah.
Because think about it. I think about it like this way. This is a man that's out here doing what he got to do with no weapons.
Yeah,
Just himself.
Yes, sir.
their best weapon couldn't catch.
He gone now.
He
Fuck
gone.
that,
Yeah,
bro.
couldn't
And
catch. He's
he's
gone
gone.
now.
Marquise is gone. My type of thing is you running 4-2, but then you line up against corners that are running 4-6, and all of a sudden you can't get open.
Can't catch the ball when you are open.
Exactly.
And but now you want to blame the system. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think the system's good anyway. But my type of thing is you got to do what you got to do to make it work. And you wasn't doing what you was doing to make it work.
Right.
We used to
Because we
always
ain't going to
say-
sit here and talk about how when we play the Lions, you dropped 3 touchdown passes, but you want to blame the
bro.
system.
Yeah. We used to always say,
System
in
ain't
college,
gotta
we used to
do
always say, control what you can control. That was like the biggest thing. Control what you can control. If that ball touches your goddamn hands, you're supposed to catch it. Period.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
you didn't catch it, but you want to complain. So my type of thing is you're gone. But my type of thing is Rashad Bateman's better than you anyway. So I really don't
Yes,
care.
sir. 12 season.
But like, I mean, the man just comes out every year and proves to people that, listen, I'm gonna do this thing. And it's just like last year, the whole defense was hurt. And we were still number 1 in the
Yeah.
AFC
Everybody.
with no defense.
No defense, no
Offense was
JK,
hurt.
no Gus,
No
no
nothing.
Gus Edwards, no.
He
Yeah,
just
they weren't
out
healthy
here
at all.
doing his thing. And my type of thing is you look around him and you like, okay, cool. Last year, the man didn't have a line. He ain't had a line since he's been there. And then
Facts.
Talk about it.
we reconstructed a line. Mark Andrews is Mark Andrews. The man,
Consistently.
the
Yes.
he's him.
Like you said, consistent.
Yeah. Yeah, consistently, yes.
And then you look around the league and you look at all these quarterbacks that sit here and are top 10 in the NFL that they call top 5. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you guys have Lamar Jackson top 5, and he only has one legitimate weapon. The second one, we gonna see this year because Rashad Bateman gonna have 1,000 yards. You heard it here first.
You're not wrong. I'm co-signing it.
Goes on.
Mark Andrews is gonna do his
Okay.
thing, and Rashad Bateman had 500 yards in 6 games.
Exactly. He's a fucking dog.
And all of them came from Tyler Huntley. Lamar Jackson wasn't even playing. So imagine if Lamar was playing. But all the other quarterbacks
Could be dangerous.
have top 5 receivers. Tom Brady got Mike and Godwin and Gronk. Josh Allen got Diggs. Joe Burrow got everybody on that damn offense. We ain't gonna talk about that one.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, Cincinnati definitely stacked themselves.
So Pat Mahomes had a dude that was running 4-2 and all, but all of a sudden he wants to go to Miami. Think Tua is gonna help him. They ain't got nothing to do with me because he ain't even a top 5 receiver. We're gonna say that conversation for another day.
Bro,
He's
just fast.
Fast.
Just
He's
fast.
in open space and had to do
You were
with
in
a
a
cannon in the backfield. Just
you were
throwing
a
that shit.
system wide receiver, and in the system, you went to a quarterback that struggled to throw the deep ball. There's a dude on the opposite side of the there's a dude on the opposite side of the offensive line that looks exactly like you. Does the same thing that you do, but he had to adjust. Jalen Waddle didn't run deep ball. The deepest ball he caught all season last year was 37 yards because Tua can't throw a deep ball.
Yeah.
So my type of thing is you're gonna have to adjust. And all the passes that you dropped last year, you had the most drops in the NFL last year.
Did he really?
Yes,
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Mahomes had 6 interceptions off his drop balls,
Damn.
and they weren't deep either. Because you're not a good route runner. Your
Yo,
hands are okay. You're just fast.
This
Fast
man
as
spitting.
shit.
This man, yo, you spitting right now.
It's just
That's a
true.
fact, though.
Because every time they told him on a drag or a slant, you're worried about getting popped by Darius Leonard or somebody, Bobby Wagner or something. You don't want to get hit. So you're going to,
run outside.
and then all of a sudden it's a pick. So my type of thing is, I don't know how you're going to survive in Miami because you should have looked and be like, all right, cool, I'm going for the bag, but are you really worth the bag though? You're not. Because Jalen Waddles is just as fast as you.
Are though. Get the bag while they say you're worth it.
He got to get that bag just because of his playmaking ability. His run after catch, I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand.
It's insane.
It doesn't make
lie about
sense.
That one, but
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's
make
just
sense.
getting the ball in his hands.
that's what you want to do. Hey man, go for the bag, buddy. I ain't gonna stop it for you.
So taking a quick right turn, right before we turn this camera on, you had a question for me.
I did. All right, so here's my question. Cause one of my I ain't gonna put his name out there, but
Nah, no need for that.
you know who you are. So all right, cool. Let's say, all right, perfect situation here. All right, so let's say, Kev, you went to Monmouth with Brian. All right,
I'm what?
you went to Monmouth with Brian.
Okay, hypothetically.
Y'all both playing football, whatever. Cool, y'all roommates.
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all met this girl, right? And Brian became best friends with this girl, like best friends. But toss up is she got a nigga she been dating for the past like 2 years.
Okay.
So now we fast forward to now, and they've been dating for 6 years.
Okay.
But B-Lou got feelings for the girl, but she got the nigga. And she's like very, very stuck on the nigga. So
Okay.
my type of thing is there's gonna be no fuck ups. Like it's a perfect relationship. Cool.
Right.
So all right, cool. It's his birthday or whatever. And she like, all right, cool, I'm finna come, spend some time with you after your birthday, this, that, and third. The nigga know he cool with it, whatever, cool. So, she come the first time, y'all go to the beach, do whatever y'all gotta
Like
do.
her mans
Cool.
don't care about the friendship.
Nah,
that
he
shit
like,
okay.
okay, they just best friends. They talk all the time. I ain't worried about it. All right, whatever,
Okay.
cool. So then she come back again, right? And my type of thing is this. This is the question that I'm asking. All right, cool. Let's say, we in the basement, chatting it up, this, that, and third. All right, everyone's like, let's drink some lick. You bring her that dude say to make you do whatever you say. Everybody taking that shit to the dome. Everything okay. Niggas get OD drunk.
Yeah.
Him and no girl start making out. You stopping it?
No.
Hell no.
Okay. Now,
Do I know am I friends with her mans?
no.
Oh, I don't know him.
I mean, you know him because, y'all FaceTime and,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping nothing. I'm sorry.
I would have
Is,
stopped him
is, so,
either.
is sober you stopping you?
No.
Drunk you? Drunk you definitely.
Drunk me encouraging it.
What drunk me? Let's get it. Like, what?
Nah, I'm not.
I'm just glad we're in the same page. I listen, I told him, hey, I'm Ray Ray. I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing.
Hey, yo.
That's how it's. See, I would have told my boy 4 years ago not to become friends with her.
Yeah, 100%. I'd have not sat in that role for 4. Listen. If you sitting in the friend zone and your end goal is to get with this woman, get out. Get out. Get the fuck out now. Leave her.
Get out.
Why are you even
Trust.
entertaining her?
Trust.
I don't think it was that way though. Cause for a while it was just like, all right, cool, niggas gonna be friends, whatever, cool. And then like one day it was just like, yo, like I low key kind of like this chick. And I'm just like, well, buddy, that's kind of tough because I don't think you're gonna get with her because she kind of locked in with buddy. But
See, I'm also one to say that like I don't think men and women can be friends if there's that if you're attracted, because it's gonna turn into something. Physical attraction, once you become close, turns into more.
you feel me?
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're saying,
And
buddy.
you know a girl's attractive the minute you lay eyes on her.
Hey,
So, all right. Here's my thing. Like, you just can't. as a man, you have to have a certain point where you say, I'm not taking this no more. Like, because I've done it. I've tried to be the friend, sat there, waited a little bit, trying to be nice and get just to get it. But that is, a wise man once told me, the wait is never worth it. It's never worth the wait in the end. So don't wait. Go find another girl. There's more women than men in the world.
You ain't lying.
If she got a man and she's not really on you, then just keep it pushing. That's the way I see it.
So what do you think about it? About the stance we're bringing up?
Look,
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
I'm gonna support my man's. You know, he's been my man for a while, so you know I
Right.
can't really, you know, like. I mean, I'm gonna support him either way, but like I
That's-
told him,
yeah.
I said, hey, if it was to go down, you ain't even gonna see me no more. If we in the basement, I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, somebody, some girl, some shawty came drop me some Wawa, you know, I'm finna, I had to go get it. Ain't even, listen, I'm finna acknowledge, cause you know that type of thing, you know, when you drunk and y'all niggas is over there, you don't even know if people's leaving.
Yo,
Yeah,
if
anything
I'm in the
goes.
room and I see my man's kissing a girl, I'm just,
Feet,
I'm out.
gone.
I'm out. I'm not even gonna say bye, nothing.
That's none of my business.
Y'all can come upstairs at your own time.
Exactly.
And after that,
I'm gonna be
hopefully-
up there with my glass of Douce. On my phone playing Clash of Clans.
You feel me?
Minding my
Hey.
fucking business.
Y'all come upstairs next morning, then I know y'all did the do.
Facts.
Y'all come upstairs 45 minutes later, something could have happened. But I ain't gonna be the one that stops it. Because I'm like, hey, yo, my man's been talking about this for a very long time. If it happens, even if you friends with Buddy, if you know Buddy, listen, he ain't your man's. So guess what? Do what you gotta do.
Nah,
Wait, so I have a question though. So in this hypothetical situation, did somebody stop it?
It never happened.
Okay.
But
Oh, okay.
it never happened. But I'm just saying, you know, because, you know, it could happen in the near future.
okay.
Okay.
So
I
I'm
see
just,
what-
you know,
Okay. You looking ahead.
I'm
Yeah.
looking ahead just in
You
case
looking
it
ahead.
does.
Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah.
so who's really like doing the wrong thing in this is the boyfriend. Cause he shouldn't
Oh my
be
goodness. Don't,
he shouldn't be letting his girl out here drinking with her guy friends like alone.
You feel me? 'Cause that
I don't
lick
care how
going.
close they are. I don't care how much you trust her.
all right. So I got a question for you. Can your girl have a guy best friend?
Well, actually, here's the thing though. So
Are you single?
yes, but no,
Something like
but
that.
yes, but no,
He's
but
single.
yes.
Finish.
Okay.
So
You're
all right,
entangled. Continue.
Okay.
at this current moment,
Little
single.
situationship type shit.
Single.
A couple weeks from now, probably not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the girl that I'm gonna be with, she don't go that way. So it's been like 4 or 5 years. She don't really talk to people. So
Okay.
that's one of them
Hold on to that.
that's one of them certified ones that
Yeah.
you just don't gotta worry about because they don't leave the house very much, and if they do, it's with family.
Green
so
flag.
You good? Not white, green. You feel me?
That's a
flag.
huge green flag.
You
Yeah.
feel me? So like, she don't really talk to guys because she finds guys weird. So I
Right.
mean, like, me personally, if it wasn't her and it was somebody else, oh no, you can't have no goddamn guy
Yeah.
best friend.
Like hypothetically speaking, if she had one.
No, because listen, I know myself, and if I'm myself, and your guy best friend like me, one or two things is going down,
Heard that.
and they ain't both good.
You don't want to hear about none of them.
So listen, just go hang out with them, Mary Lou and whatever.
I've definitely
Craig,
definitely
no.
been that guy best friend, and
Yeah.
I definitely been the guy best
no,
friend.
you can't
before.
trust them guy best friends.
No cap.
You feel me? It's all fun and
As
good.
innocent as they seem,
Yup.
They don't even really seem innocent though.
They don't
at all, really, too, right?
go from getting ice cream to goddamn cuddle and watching All American.
And you see me in the student center with Shorty, don't say nothing.
Oh, you feel dangerous in public?
No, you see, it's not even like that though. You feel me? So look, you go to the student
studying.
center. You go to the student center, go online, go to Dunkin', get some Dunkin', leave the student center. Feel me? You just chatting in the line. You dap up your boys in there at the same time. It's people in and out the student center. You feel me? Nobody. It's not even a big deal.
Was the student center a good lurking spot?
I'm out of there now, so I'll say it. Yeah, yeah, I'm out of there now. I'll say it. Yeah, boy, that's student center. Student center, the dining hall, anywhere there's food around, you can find women.
So where was your go-to spot to go lurking
On campus,
on
Lurking?
campus?
the library is a good one too.
And you're still there, so you don't got to give out too much details if you don't want to get caught up.
The football games for sure. Because the
Okay.
football
Must be
games,
nice.
you see the
Damn.
you see the girls that go there, you see the girls that don't go there, and then you see the guys, girls from other teams that decide to be a dumbass and come over there.
Facts.
I've actually had success with that too.
Damn.
Yeah, man. When your boy's in the ass bag and you ain't too bad yourself, you go shoot your shot.
You ever
I see your boy not playing. I play.
You said that one's your man?
now you ever look up somebody on other, like the roster? You look up the roster on another team, and then
You should see me at basketball games.
the girls basketball.
But girls, listen.
Oh my
girls
goodness.
and guys.
Oh my goodness, I like it.
I sit bottom row. I talk shit to the bitches, the niggas, the
See?
hoes, the Joanna mans, all of it.
I knew I fucked with him, man.
It's
on the same
it's
type
it's
time.
real bad. It's real
bad.
bad. Told this one girl, I think you're playing in the wrong game. The ref found it funny, so I mean, hey, you
Shit.
laughing, you laughing. I mean, ain't got nothing to do with me.
Funny is funny.
Nah, facts. All right, what do you think? All right, you asked me a question. I got a question for you. Would you rather have a girl that's ugly as fuck, like ugly as shit? I'm talking she a 2, like ugly as fuck, like she look like, but so she look crazy, bro. But she's super feminine. She's very supportive of you. She does everything that you ask of her. She's supporting you in all your goals, all your dreams. Dinner's made when you get in the crib.
Okay.
She rubbing your back. She rubbing your head. She doing all the good shit.
Okay.
But she looked like a big toe.
Okay.
Or would you rather have a girl who's a dime piece, like fine as hell, got the perfect your build a bitch workshop, that fine woman that you picture?
Yeah.
She looked like that, but she ratchet and she unruly and she don't listen to nothing that you say. Which one you picking?
Okay, so first thing first, looks are not everything.
Oh,
I'm gonna start there.
1,000%, yeah.
So my type of thing is I'm gonna go with big toe.
Okay.
Because my type of thing is like, I always told myself, it could be the baddest bitch possible. But if I'm gonna bring you in through my garage and open that door, my mama look at you and you're like, hey, yo, I don't know what the fuck you just brought to my house, but you need to take that shit back to where. I don't want no damn problems with my mama.
Heard that.
So my type of thing is like, I don't really care if you over here looking like a damn, 10. Because if you looking like a 2, we gonna make you look like a 10. You feel me?
Okay.
So my type of thing is, come out. If you being supportive, I can work with you this, that, and third. We can make things shake.
Yeah.
Because niggas love going for the bad bitches. Then afterwards, they on goddamn fucking Instagram at 2 a.m. at night posting Justin LA boy at that with their close friends talking about some shit just did this, that, and the third.
Talk about some niggas ain't shit. Like, you feel me? Like, sit down. Like,
You feel me? So like,
Whole time he didn't even do shit.
hey, go to sleep, bitch.
you want to be with a bad bitch, but being with that bad bitch cause some badass problems. So hey, you got to pick your
it was.
poison. You want to be sleeping at 2 o'clock at night, or you want to be up in the damn corner listening to damn Marvin's Room? Pick your poison. Because I felt both, and the first one feels better. The first one feels better. I'm trying to tell you. So listen, I'm going
Promise
with
that
the
if you play Marvin Room when you sad, man,
boy. Listen, because that bad bitch. Not only is she ratchet, she gonna be cussing your ass out. She probably can't boil water. So my type of thing is this: you're gonna be doing takeout every day at home. And listen, man, Texas Roadhouse can only hit for so long, dog. After that, I mean, you don't have everything on the damn menu.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So
scrolling through Uber Eats looking for something new.
I'm saying, but you don't have everything. And imagine if you in damn Delaware.
You got shit.
Ain't got ain't nothing out here, bro.
Exactly.
Especially after 10 o'clock. What you get some Wawa?
10 after 9. There's no, what? You feel me? 10, we didn't even what? 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
9
You got
o'clock.
you got basically 4 options: McDonald's, Wawa, Taco Bell,
Bro,
and
the
legs.
fucking Wawas be closed, or the McDonald's be closed out here
that McDonald's,
after like 12.
Hey,
You can't do shit on a late night.
exactly.
Bars are closed at 1. Goddamn, you can't even get shit to eat after you're drinking.
Unless you go to Mama Celeste.
Who?
Shout out Mama Celeste.
Mama, all right, it's a spot out Dewey right next to Starboard.
Yeah, what you doing this weekend?
What day?
She.
Hey, I work Friday, but I'm off Saturday.
She.
Now you're talking my language.
And the funny thing,
We can
the
put you
funny
on to
thing
Mama
is,
Celeste.
the funny thing was, I was supposed to go to Dewey because goddamn Kendall just turned 21, and we was gonna go down there for the move
Yo, what's
because he
up?
ain't never been.
What's up?
This Saturday,
Nah, I got nah. These my young. Hold up, nah. When I tell, listen. When I tell y'all these my young bulls, like these,
Like, y'all don't even realize this relationship right here.
y'all don't understand. All right, so boom. So this man right here is a all-American track star. I'm older than him. This little man used to try to race me at the bus stop all the time.
He used to snack on me every day in the backyard, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Bro, what was crazy though, I always knew that you were gonna be fast because you made me run as fast as I could. I never admitted that to you. but you did. You always made me run as fast as I could. I was never gonna admit it to him though, because I wanted him to grind. But that's a whole other thing. So,
Yeah, you slow. I was 80%. Where you at?
you feel me? I'm over here laughing at him and shit. Like I'm over here laughing at this nigga. Like, yeah, go ahead, get angry so you can grind. Like, I'm over here fueling his fire and shit on the low.
You can thank everything to be Lou.
But nah, it's just crazy to see you come up though, because like from running at the bus stop to that day when I fought that nigga Rashad when he was fucking with who was he messing with that day? He was messing with
Kendall.
Yeah, he was messing with Kendall. Like
Kendall that day.
And now y'all both 21. Like now y'all coming out. Y'all coming out with me. Drinks on me. We out. Come on.
That man, he don't go out.
Oh yeah.
He coming out.
He coming out.
He coming out.
He coming out.
Because he left it my responsibility. He was because originally I took off for Saturday because me and his older brother were going to take him somewhere. But then plans changed. Older brother had to watch the kids, so he's like, "Shit, now it's in your hands." I'm like,
I got you, bro.
We tried to get him in here short notice for the podcast.
Yeah, I called him right before you got here, but he,
Like
he was
20 minutes.
He was busy. Yeah.
He was like, we spring Catal in here.
He was busy. Is that okay? Never mind. Yeah. So that being said, go ahead. Follow us on the gram at official_on_the_low. I'm your co-host B-Lou.
302 Kev.
Go ahead, shout out your IG, shout out whatever you need to shout out. Feel me?
"Oh, y'all want to follow me on the gram?"
Yeah.
All American Alco. But that's all temporary name. It's going to change August 1st. Don't say anything to y'all.
Okay.
The season gonna
August 1st?
start. Yeah, the season gonna start. So we about to go back to school.
Okay.
I'm not all American anymore. So we got to change the name to something else.
Humility. I love it.
Got to.
Got
So
to.
what's the craziest shit that happened in your neighborhood growing up?
Crazy as shit.
Funniest, like just
See, he might say something different, but I have two of them.
okay. Let's hear it.
No, I have three of them. So I think the top one is probably 4th of July when
No got hit with the fireworks.
I think I got hit with a firework. Goddamn Christians peoples. They did the damn fireworks. And then they put the hot fireworks in the back of their trunk and then their fucking van caught on fire. Yo, that one was pretty bad.
Like total they shit? Like lit they shit on fire?
Yes, that shit was out in the abyss. Like just
Damn.
fired. The marshal came and everything. Was like, dude, did you have a warrant or whatever? And yeah, they almost took somebody to jail that night. It was OD funny.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it was bad.
So what you gonna book me for? Arson on my shit?
I wasn't even there. I was like fresh off the shift. I drove past. I was like, okay, they popping fireworks. Next thing you know, Cadell called me like, yo, bro, you need to get down here ASAP. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Man, I'm walking down the street. I said, God damn, what the hell happened over there? And the funny thing is everybody was inside and then somebody went outside to go, I think, smoke a cigarette. And then the little boy went out there and he was like, Daddy, someone's truck's on fire. And then fire marshal came and everything was, yeah. The second one was when I whooped this white boy's ass.
Bro, that's number one on my list. That's number one on my list, boy.
I whooped white boy's
In my
ass.
front yard, bro. Right in my
Shit.
front
You
yard.
told me this story before too.
Tagged his ass. So I was like, I don't even remember how this shit started.
You remember how? I know you remember how it started.
I don't really remember how it started. I just know that they used to always go back and forth. And like so Peter, he was always the type to like he thought he was this. He thought he was that.
That guy.
He's him.
Yeah.
You thought he was him.
Yeah.
You are not him.
And Lucas was the type to let him know. So he was the type to let him know.
You're not that guy, boss.
So they start butting heads. I'm like, I see where this is going. I know who's gonna win here. So I'm just sit here and watch.
Right.
Feel me? They in my yard. Feel me? I'm just watch. That was mad entertaining. though. I'm not even gonna lie.
The part
You
he
fucked him up.
forgetting is, y'all know how this guy is. Bet you won't fight. Bet you won't hit him. Bet you won't do it.
Just hit him
Bet you won't
already.
do it. He was standing by the. I bet you won't hit him. Bet you won't hit him.
Shit, hit him.
So you ain't gonna do nothing about it though. Yeah, nah, my thing is like you might as well get that out. Like you feel me? You over here arguing
Shoot the
about
one,
it.
right?
Shoot
Might as well
the
get that
fade.
off your chest,
Shoot
bro.
the
Hey, get it.
Run the one. Shoot the one.
Win or lose, y'all just get it over with. You know what I mean?
I forgot about that. What's the third one though for you?
Third one, buddy. The third one is. I really hope Christian don't watch this because we put ourselves out there. He know exactly what I'm talking about. We went ding dong ditching one night. Dog, listen.
Nah, yeah, that's on my. Oh my god, I forgot about that shit. Oh
Listen.
my god.
We went ding dong ditching one night, and yo, listen, we went to one of our friends' house and banged on the garage and banged on the front door, and
Like just doom,
Bro,
like
like,
police.
Boom, bing, bing.
He was punching these shit.
like we was. I'm surprised it wasn't dense. And you know how our neighborhood is. All them they got all them trees, them fences. You can hide anywhere.
Yeah.
man, listen. They opened the garage, the front door. Who's out here? Where are they? The mom came outside. Bro, I'm in the bush dying of laughter. Like, it was so funny. And to this day, he texted us. He was like, yo, did y'all think that was just my house? We like, dog, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not even home.
Bro, to this day, I denied that shit. Y'all niggas deny that shit to this day.
Yo, what was his name?
Bro.
Christian, if you listening, it wasn't them. This is all hypothetically speaking, and allegedly, I guess they.
Yeah, this is a dream.
I ain't never laughed so hard that day because it was so funny.
It was
And
funny
it's
because I wasn't far away. That's why it was funny. It was because we weren't far away. I could see them clear as day, like looking around, like looking around.
like, what's going on? And the funny thing is, they went back inside and we went right back and did it again.
Yeah, we did it twice.
Got to.
They came out more aggressive the second time. Like, nah, like who really out here? But that shit
Thought they were gonna find somebody.
That shit was OD funny. Like, it was just hilarious.
Yo, but when you brought up that car on fire, it reminded me of another story.
I forgot about that.
Yo.
Sheesh.
We were fucking me and Brian. I believe.
Oh,
one
my
of our
perspective.
friends.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We were chilling, and out of nowhere, Brian gets a phone call. I don't know what was said. I don't know what happened. I think Brian was like, "Your car on fire," and ran downstairs, like some shit like that.
I didn't even say nothing. I just took off.
Bro, took off.
Yo.
Me and Deke look at each other like, "Let's go." I don't know what the fuck happened. We're following them. We pull up, and our man's was doing donuts in a car, and that shit is on fire. Right in the middle of this parking lot, like just a little fire. So we pick him up, drop him off home, and we get back, and then we go back to go watch the fire. Or me and Deke did anyway.
Because I got there first. So all right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So for perspective, we were all chilling. It was me, Kev, our boy Deke.
I think it was your sister.
I get a phone call from my other boy. He was like, he's panicking. I can hear the panic in his voice as soon as I picked up the phone. He was like, bro. I was like, slow down. Like, what? I was like, hold up, what? Like, I sat up. I was like, hold up, what? And then he was like, yo, car's on fire. You gotta come get me. I was like, where you at? Tell me where he was at. Hung up the phone. I just ran out the room. Didn't say shit to him. Didn't say nothing to him. Didn't say nothing to Deke. Just ran out the room. Hopped in the whip. Took off. They just followed me. I don't know how they kept up, but they kept up.
I don't know how.
Who's in the Z? Come on now. You know I kept up.
I don't know how y'all kept up. Because this guy,
You ain't seen me drive, have you?
Nah.
I haven't, but I've seen this man drive. 1 second you're close. Next second you blink twice, he's gone.
I beat him in races.
His car is faster. That's why. That's the only reason why. You give me the same speed.
Yeah, all right.
I'm walking that ass.
Anyway, finish the story.
But yeah,
Chatting.
so I ain't chatting. Who been driving stick longer? Anyway,
Don't matter.
So boom, I hop in the whip, take off. I drive down there. I pull up. This man is like, he was cleaning up everything he needed to clean up. Hopped in the whip. We get out of there. I take it back to the crib. Now we posted up. He breathing all heavy, telling me what just happened. But
We stayed.
yeah,
I stayed.
Kev stayed, and he watched it unfold. And I'm like, oh, all right, like.
Bro, it started in the engine. Like, I guess there was like an oil leak or something and something caught fire. So it started in the engine. By the time the fucking like fire trucks came up, half the cab was on fire and this bitch was like in a ball of flames. The whole car burnt up. Like, you couldn't even tell what kind of car it was after.
What type of car was it?
It was a Genesis.
Yeah,
It
something
was
like
like
that.
a Genesis, like, I don't know, not sure what the model was. Like
my
a
man had a
two-door
Genesis?
Genesis.
Yeah.
Like a Genesis coupe with the 2.0 turbo.
Had a turbo in that bitch. Had a little air intake. That shit.
You want to hear the best part of the story? He had the car for a week.
Bro. See, this is why you can't be giving people nice things, man.
Bro.
Like, buddy, you ain't even had the car for a month, a week.
Bro, we were back at the crib laughing about it that night.
Back at the crib, crying, laughing, bro. An hour later, maybe. Like,
Bro, that shit
So
was
what does he
wild.
drive now?
A Corvette.
Yeah, he got a Corvette and
a
a F-150.
F-150 and yeah.
and a Kia something
What
What does he do?
everything. It's
Yeah. He's a hustler. He ain't selling shit, but
Yeah.
he just make money. You know what I'm saying? He was a car salesman.
he does insurance.
Did
He's a car
insurance.
salesman. Yeah.
That boy got that shit fixed quick. Corvette?
No, he had a 5.0 when he did it.
Yeah, he already had.
That was his
5.0
beater car
Mustang.
that he paid
That was
for.
the beater car that he did that too.
Well, that was the A to B car.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
supposed to be.
It was supposed to be until that happened.
So that
So now
happened.
what is it? F-150?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
That man must got some good gas money there.
Bro,
Shit.
what? That price is crazy. I got to get that 93 octane.
I'm trying to figure out how your dad survived and drive around that black truck. Ain't for me.
That's his
that
baby,
big
too.
ass truck
That's his
You
baby.
feel me?
with them tires.
But that shit gets like 8 miles per gallon.
I believe it.
I
believe it.
But every time I see this man, he in that black truck, I'm like, dude, like, you ain't see these gas prices recently?
Hey, look, it's a write-off.
I had my Nissan 370. I became a realtor, started driving up and down this state. I was like, I need me this little Mazda. Give me a little something. Save me this money on the gas. That shit's nuts.
Bro, them gas prices went insane, bro. I saw people changing their cars immediately.
Yeah.
My barber went from driving a damn wrapped Camaro to driving a 1995 Honda.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Listen, I went to
Nah,
get
that's gas
I went to get a haircut one day. I said,
What
"Yo,
with that?
It's 11 o'clock, bro. Where you at?" I'm like, "I'm just gonna walk inside, sit down." Buddy was in the chair waiting for me. I said, "Yo, how'd you get here?" He said, "Oh, I drove out a cord right there." I said, "What happened to your whip?" He said, "Dude, I drive that bitch Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday through Thursday. You gonna catch me in the Accord."
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Fair enough.
Bro, I haven't took my Z out in a month, but before that, it was like 6 months I didn't drive it.
Bro, this gas is just
Hey,
it's
you
going
know
down
that
a
little
bit.
bike? I'll be out here on that bike, boy.
Which a little $7
Boom,
bike.
boom. You said what?
A little $7 bike.
Yeah, my little $7 bike, bro. $7 to fill up. Shit.
Shit. Yeah.
Hey, you know, CR's getting rid of the wing tee.
You're lying.
You're lying.
Swear to God.
What they about to do?
Go spread.
I saw Buddy with the dreads. I don't know what his name is.
Dre?
Yeah, I guess.
The quarterback?
No.
Talking about a
Oh,
coach.
the coach. Okay,
Coach.
yeah.
I saw him the other day. He was like, "Yeah, I'm taking over the plays next year." I said, "Oh, you taking over the plays? So you know I'm going to ask." He said, "Yes, I'm getting rid of it." I said, "Thank the Lord."
It's
About,
about time.
like, 10 years too late, goddamn.
Like,
about 20, boy.
you know how much potential you could have with a spread? All the kids that done left this school.
You know what's crazy though is they tried coach like when I was there they tried to spread it out.
It was like
But
a
we were
spread
running
wing
we were
team.
running the same plays, but they just ran it out of spread. So it was like literally the same playbook, but I was in shotgun, not under the center. So it was like it was just weird. Like it didn't
Yeah.
flow right. They weren't trying to let me. The one game that they let me call the plays, it was a game that they benched me and then I had to play receiver, which is crazy. And that was my best game at quarterback. But we're not even gonna get into all that.
Yeah. Bro was dotting shit up, and he was like,
Hey,
I dodged shit up and I was calling the plays. That's the crazy part. And them niggas was like, "Nah, sit down."
he was like, whoa, he wasn't supposed to do
They was
that.
like, "Well, you're not supposed to know that." Like, I'm like, "What you mean?"
in Jared Wagenhofer we trust.
That's my
cutting
guy.
that
Though.
out.
That's my guy though. You said
I
what?
said we cutting that out.
Nah, I mean, that's my guy though. Like, man, you feel me? He used to throw me the ball. I used to feel me. No connection.
So
That's
if he
my guy.
wasn't out there receiver, who was he going to throw the ball to?
You know, that's a whole other issue. But
Yeah.
that's a whole other issue.
So then the real question is, did he look nice at quarterback because he actually had receiver?
We gonna let the people decide that one.
Leave it in the comments.
Because my question is, all right, cool. You went to receiver. That man started looking nice because he was throwing you the ball. Now imagine if there was two of you and you were playing quarterback and you were also playing receiver. What would be the scenario? Y'all would have looked like damn, what's Buddy's name from Middleton? Chris Godwin and Buddy that went
Oh,
to
Darius
Boston.
Wade. Yeah, that's
Okay,
a fact.
then.
Yeah, you're right about
They were
that.
fucking
Because
dogs.
Buddy walked through for what, 4,000 yards, but what, 3,000 and went to Chris Godwin?
Yeah.
So,
Boy, facts.
you feel me?
I mean, you do present a very valid argument. I got nothing but love for Wag, so it's like it's my dog.
I mean, we
Let the
all
ball
do.
fly a little
But
bit.
you mean to tell me when he snapped that ball, we didn't know where the ball was going?
I mean, you knew number 4 was getting it, but it's like,
Unless it was a run play?
and I was probably playing tight end block. They had me play I was playing tight end, bro.
He's down on the line next to me. You should have seen his 3-point stance, bro.
Hey, buddy.
That's exactly what he would do sometimes when he got. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Kev? Every time,
Kev?
bro, I was having fun with that shit. All right, so from my perspective, imagine playing quarterback the majority of your life. Then you're a senior year of high school. You playing quarterback, punter. You're holding for PATs. Then they tell you
That punter
that
was
that the
heavy
backup
weak.
quarterback who just transferred in is about to take your spot. So you say, "Fuck that! It's my senior year. I'm playing receiver now too." Then I played safety a little bit. Play tight end. They had me playing everything. So it's like that shit.
He was down there blocking in the trenches. We was hitting or trying to anyway, but we
Yeah,
had a couple double teams and shit.
I had a couple
I
plays
used
in
to
my
be in the
highlight tape with you.
stands weak. I'm like, I saw that punt a couple times. He made that catch over me a couple times. I feel your pain, buddy. It's okay, you know. I mean, hey, I know. I've seen all this, you know. I see why you dropped that pass, man. It's a little hard on the hands. I know.
It's a little hard on the hand. Nah, that's the one right there.
Lost a couple fingernails to that one, you know. They hit you in the hands, you gotta catch him. Okay.
Yep. See.
Yeah, all right. It's like my shit just broke. What you
Boy used to be out there throwing dots. You just catch all them hits just from my chest.
Yeah, this man was a king of the chest catch.
He's the chest. Shit, I was catching that bitch with my gut
We,
when I was young.
we learned to use the hands a little bit.
Yeah, he uses his hands a little bit more now. We needed to get the one-on-ones going, bro. We'll be hitting the field.
Well, nah, I was talking to what's his face? I was
DJ?
talking to DJ, and he said that he trying to, because he said everybody got their games on like Tuesday and Saturday, whatever you guys got going on. A little.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
It's
he said
usually on
That's about to end
Saturdays,
though. This is
So
the
he
last
said he's
episode.
going to try to do one. He's trying to get the dude to come out there and videotape, and then he gonna do the 1v1s for money. But he better get to it before I get to it, because if I get to it,
Boy, what? It's crazy because I was talking about, me and my brother were talking about it.
I'm like, if I get to it, it's gonna be over.
Nah, facts.
Because if I get to it, I'm gonna make that. I'll make it like DMV, and then there's a dude in North Carolina that he has like big flag football tournaments. So I'll just shoot the word to him. If it's for bread,
If it's for bread, they will drive.
buddies are gonna come up here and they're gonna humble niggas, and I'm gonna be sitting there laughing very, very, very badly.
Hey,
Most importantly, you better find someone to throw that shit.
I'll throw it. I don't
I'm just saying.
What?
I thought
Fine,
you were
anybody can throw it.
participating.
I'll throw it and run the route, bro. I do not care. If it's for bread, you best believe I'm gonna be out there.
You know,
for bread,
throw that bitch up.
bruh.
You
Niggas
thought
is
I wasn't
going
gonna be
crazy.
there?
I know. I mean, I know this man's gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. Shit, line me up. I'm gonna fuck around and try.
Yeah, your bread. So
When
I'm
it's for
taking your
bread, niggas go from having asthma to being the most conditioned niggas I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You want one,
Wait
bro?
till you
Nah, I'm
see me
straight.
playing for bread.
So you want some water? Nah.
I'm good. Like, you sure? You all right? So he said he gonna try to eat because he trying to get like a videotape, this, that, and the third.
Trying to be on that destroying.
Yeah, he trying to do whatever. I'm like, listen, man, if I get to it before you, it's over. Because all I gotta do is make 2 phone calls, and one of them I don't even got a call. I just gotta walk across the street.
Facts.
Bruh.
I got a bread opportunity for you. He ain't gonna turn it down. He don't ever tell me no. So yeah, if y'all ever need some photos, Kendall the man.
Look, I'm already knowing.
You
Shout out to
said
Kendall.
photos?
Yes.
Yeah, shout out Kendall. Shout
That
out
man.
Deeks View.
Shout out Deeks View.
That
Yes, sir.
man took my photos last week. I went to the track. I was like, because ever since he started doing his photos, I ain't never did like a photo shoot. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. So I went to go coach some kids last week. They were like, yo. I was like, y'all want the cameraman to come? They said, yeah. Yeah, we can trying to come take some photos.
Yeah.
He got them shits right. I was like, I was like, okay. I was like, okay. All right.
Nah, that's tough.
You can do
That's
your
tough.
thing.
We definitely gonna get Kendall on the show.
Yeah, y'all need to get that.
Yeah, I tried to get him on, but he's a little busy.
Look, that man, he have his own world or no. Well, listen, the only show that needs to happen is me, you, and Keith. That's what I need.
You need Keys?
Yes.
We gotta bring Keys out?
Yes.
Oh, Keith. Oh, you want him to come out?
Yes, he has to come
Oh,
out.
Saturday.
Oh no, he's talking about he wants
Oh,
Keys
you want him on
here
here.
on the show. Yeah,
Here,
on
that's
the
what
show.
I need.
We haven't had
We
Keith
can
on
make
the
that
show in
happen.
a minute.
We can make that happen. Yeah, he hasn't been on the show in a minute. We can make that happen.
That's a one funny man.
Oh yeah, he funny as shit.
It's my dog. Shout out to you, Wavy.
Yes, sir. Keith's too wavy.
We
Follow
need
him on the
that.
gram.
ASAP.
Facts. That being said, you got any critiques for the show? We're gonna wrap this up here. You got like any critiques for us? Anything that you think we could do better?
Any questions?
Any questions for us in closing?
Nah. I think it's just more like, thing is, people, I don't know what's wrong with people. People don't be trying to watch podcasts. And it's just like, podcasts is like literally the world today.
It is.
It is,
This man Draymond has a 30-second podcast, and motherfuckers be retweeting that shit like it's.
bro.
I don't really got. I mean, what y'all doing is straight. Just keep getting people of all genres, aspects, and everything. Just hitting every target, and life is gonna be good.
Yes, sir. That's the
all it
plan.
is. We
That's the
grinding.
plan.
Appreciate you coming out, my boy.
100%. Appreciate you
Always.
for popping out. That being said, we gonna wrap this one up.
Yes, sir.
You can follow us on the gram. I am your co-host at B. Lou.
In the bio, I'm at 302 Kev.
Cricket.
This is- It's in the bio too. It's down in the description.
That's all
Yo.
American act,
I'm gonna need you to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Share if you're listening on audio. Share the audio with all your friends. Let everybody know we out here doing this shit.
bro. Facts.
It's OTL, and we'll holler at y'all next time.
Yeah.
It's a shame how many bitches giving out they brain. They attracted to men with status. I'm teaching you the game. Don't you worry about a bitch. Don't you worry about the fame. Just focus on your grind and watch that money fall like rain. I maneuver through these flows like a nigga on a jet ski. Your bitch steady peeping chill, bro. She don't impress me. Niggas tryna lure